discuss the next class of the antibiotic, that is aminoglycosides. And the question is that what are the aminoglycosides? Aminoglycosides is a medicinal and the bacteriologic category of the traditional gram-negative antibacterial therapeutic agents, but inhibit protein synthesis and contain a portion of the molecule and amino-modified glycosides. Aminoglycosides are those substances which are used to against the gram-negative bacteria and inhibit the protein synthesis. The term can also refer more generally to any organic molecules that contain amino sugar structures. In the structure of the aminoglycosides, amino sugar is present. Aminoglycosides antibiotics contain one or more amino sugars linked to a aminocytosol ring by the glycosidic bond. Aminoglycoside antibiotics displayed bactericidal activity against gram-negative aerobes and some anaerobic bacilli which resistant against gram-positive and anaerobic gram-negative bacteria. Streptomycin is the first antibiotic of this group. So streptomycin is also example of the aminoglycosides antibiotic, and it is the first antibiotic of this group. Now the adverse effect of the aminoglycosides. The aminoglycosides can produce severe adverse effects which include nephrotoxicity, ototoxicity and neuro effects. These properties have limited the use of the aminoglycosides chemotherapy to serious systemic indication. Now the mode of the action of the aminoglycoside. This is the picture of the mode of the action. The aminoglycosides exhibit bactericidal effect as a result of the several phenomena: ribosomal binding on 30S and 50S subunit, as well as the interphase produce the misreading. This disturbance the normal protein synthesis. Cell membrane damage also play an integral part in ensuring bacterial cell death. So first of all, drug is actively transported across the cell membrane into the cytoplasm by an oxygen dependent process. Then transmembrane electrochemical gradient supplies energy for the process. Then transport is coupled to the proton pump. Then aminoglycosides bind to the specific 30S and 50S subunit ribosomal proteins. Then the protein synthesis inhibit in at least 3 ways. First way is the interference with the initiation complex of the peptide formation, or misreading of the messenger RNA, or breakdown of the polysomes into the non-functional monosomes, inhibiting the translocation. So this is the mode of action of the aminoglycosides. Now we will discuss the examples of some aminoglycosides and the source of these aminoglycosides. First is the streptomycin, source is the Streptomyces griseus. Next is the neomycin, example is the S. fragius, and the next example is the kanamycin, example is the S. canalitis, and the so on. These are the example of the aminoglycosides antibiotic. Now amino acids can be classified into two categories. First category is systemic aminoglycosides, and the second is the topical aminoglycosides. Example of the systemic aminoglycosides: first is the streptomycin, amikamycin, gentamicin, sesomycin, kanamycin, atomycin, tobramycin, paromomycin. And the topical aminoglycosides, neomycin and framycin. Topical means it is used for the skin disorder, and systemic means it is used for the related to the blood disorders. As per US syllabus, I am discussing the first topic of the aminoglycosides. Of example is the streptomycin. It is used in the treatment of the infections caused by the gram-negative bacteria of the particular interest, and has a high degree of activity against P. aeruginosa, which are the important causative factor is the burnt skin. It is used topically in the treatment of the infected bed sores, pseudonematous burns, and the eye infections. This is the structure of the streptomycin. The streptomycin structure is divided into the three parts, and or you can say three rings. First ring is the streptodidine inositol with the 2 guanidine group, and the second ring is the streptose methyl pentoses, and the third ring is the streptocamine N-methyl L-glucosamine. This is the structure of the streptomycin. Next structure is the neomycin. It is a photosensitive and its main use is treatment of the ear, eye, skin infection. These include burns, wounds, ulcer, and infected dermatitis. And the structure is given below of the neomycin, and there is a 4 ring of structure. The first ring is the D-neosamine, 2-deoxystreptamine, D-ribose, L-neosamine B. In this structure, a 4 ring is present. Next drug is the kanamycin. The kanamycin do not possess D-ribose molecules. The use of the kanamycin is restricted to the infection of the intestinal tract and the systemic infection. And this, in the kanamycin, three rings are present. 6 amino. First ring 6 amino 6-deoxy D-glucose. Second ring 3 amino 3-deoxy D-glucose, and the third ring is a 2-deoxy streptamine. And you can change, if to change the R1 and R2, then different derivatives of the kanamycin are present. Next drug is the tobramycin. Its activity is similar to gentamicin. The superior activity of the tobramycin against P. aeruginosa may make it useful in the treatment of the bacterial osteomyelitis, the pneumonia caused by the Pseudomonas species. This ring is also 3 rings present. Now we discuss the SAR of the structure activity relationships of the aminoglycosides. The aminoglycosides consist of the 2 or more amino sugars joined to the glycosidic linkage to have highly substituted 1,3-diaminocyclohexane. That is also called as aminocytidol, which is centrally placed. The ring is 2-deoxystreptamide in all the aminoglycoside except streptamycin and dihydrostreptamycin, where it is streptadine. Thus, in kanamycin and the gentamicin families, 2 amino sugars are attached to the 2-deoxystreptamine. In the kanamycin, 2 amino sugars are attached. In the streptamycin, 2 amino sugars are also attached to streptadine. In this streptomycin, 2 amino sugars are attached to streptadine. In neomycin family, there are amino sugar attached to 2-deoxystreptadine. The aminoglycosides antibiotics contain 2 important structure features. They are amino sugar portion and centrally placed hexose ring. Hexose means 6-member ring, which is either 2-deoxystreptamine or a streptidine. The structure is given below amino sugar portion. The bacterial inactivity enzyme targets C6 and C2 position, and the substitution with the methyl group at C6 increase the enzyme resistance. Cleavage of the 3-hydroxyl conjugation and 4-hydroxyl or both does not affect the activity. Various modifiers contained at the C1. Next is the centrally placed hexose ring. Various modified cations at C1 amino group have been tested. The acylation example amikacin and the ethylation example 1,N-ethyl samicin though does not increase the activity, help to retain the antibacterial potency. In the sesomycin series, 2-hydroxylation and 5-deoxygenation result in the increased inhibition of the bacterial inactivation enzyme system. Thus, very few modifications of the central link are possible, which do not violate the activity spectrum of the glycosides. These are the structure activity relationships of the aminoglycosides. Thank you.